Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Legacy Kickback figure. So here he is in his insect mode. So he comes with these stupid big plastic bits, and it's just one of those, like, couldn't they save this plastic for something else? Give him a little bit more paint detail, or, do we need this? G1 Toy didn't have this. I think the Fall Cybertron thing did, but that's it. So they can kind of plug in together, or plug it together, or plug on the wings, any 5mm ports, whatever. This, it's going in the trash. We'll never look at it again. He also does come with the rifle. Nice little pistol there. Got some good paint on there. No issues with that. And here he is in his insect mode. I believe there's supposed to be a way to, like, kind of attach it here somehow, but I haven't really figured that out. Maybe there. Yeah. If somebody knows how to do it, go. Feel free to put it in the comments below for everyone else to know. I'm never going to look at it again, so... but yeah, looks pretty good. No real issues with him in this mode. Poseability-wise, his arms are on universals, so they up and down and out. There's a hinge on this leg and a double hinge on this leg, and then this can kind of move out as well. Waist swivel, wings can go up and down, head can move a little bit, and the antennae are stationary. They are painted on, and they're softer plastic, and you can see by bending them, the paint is chipping. So be mindful of that. That's the problem with painting soft plastic. Back legs, universals again. Thigh swivel, bends at the knee. Hinge here. This is on a ball joint, so you get a good range of motion there. But yeah, all in all, it's a pretty good looking bug. Pretty simple transformation, like most kickbacks. Fold the wings up. Take this face plate here down. Fold that in. Rotate this around. Rotate the arms down. And then you flip the hand around, just like that. Like that. And then you fold the foot here up and rotate it. And then it all collapses inside the back of the leg, which is pretty good. And there you have him in his robot mode. Pretty quick and painless transformation there. He does hold his rifle, and it looks good. I have no issues with that whatsoever. Yeah, looks pretty good. Poseability on this head is on a swivel, little side to side, might be a ball joint. Yeah, ball joint. Side to side, pretty well painted face, a little slop here and there, but you get the silver, the red, the yellow. Arms, pretty much the same articulation they had. So swivels, hinges in and out. Bends at the elbow, pretty good range there, nothing at the hands. Waist swivel, universals for hips. Thigh swivel, bends at the knee, and he's got a toe tilt and rocker. So, all around, pretty poseable little guy too. And then there's this part. I know Skullface was showing this off in his too. And And that's the first thing I did was I tried to open up this yellow chest. But the thing is like you can see the peg, like this yellow piece, it comes out on both sides. So there's no way to open it. It's kind of fused into the plastic, which not fused, but it's like, I mean, it's in there. There's really no way to undo it. So it's very strange that they have this piece here. You know, it very much looks like a pin that will allow you to open the chest, but the way the plastic's set in there, there's just no way for that to work. See, unless there's something I'm missing, which is always a possibility. Does this chest like pivot open? Because it looks like there's like the way it's built. I don't know. Maybe it's for a different mold. Now, the only thing about this figure that I'm not a fan of, and this might be just me nitpicking, is the thickness of the wings. Now, I mean, the wings themselves look great. I would have preferred silver instead of the clear. So it's like, you know, instead of giving us those stupid clear weapons, these things could have been painted silver. Would have made it better. But because they're so thick here, it makes his arms kind of jet out more. Like if this wasn't here and this arm was right up to there, he would look fantastic. But as it is, it just kind of sets it off. Like, you know, if there was a way to like push the wings into the torso to kind of clean it up a little bit more. Let me grab the Fans Toys one so we can kind of take a look at that too. So the Fans Toys one, while it's a bigger figure, he's got a smaller piece for the wing, and his shoulders are just a little smaller. So it's just kind of like, and I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, this one's bad because it doesn't look like the Fans Toys. Don't get me wrong here. What I'm trying to say is just like, if they would have done like smaller shoulders, I think proportionately he would be a lot better of a figure than what we've gotten in the past, and it would be a good, you know, essentially downsized version of an MP figure. It's just this part right here that kind of bothers me. Other than that, you know, or also the fact that this stuff doesn't lock in, like the hands don't lock in and the forearms don't lock in together. Again, I said we won't look at them again, but all of this plastic right here, the mold to create the plastic, all of that, the shading on it, all of this money and time and effort could have gone into fixing these arms a little bit, you know, locking these things together, or like I said, finding a way to like slide the wings in so that the wings would be here, you know, instead of here, and then keeping that universal would have made it a really, really good figure, I think. But there are actually things about this figure that I would say I actually like better. The whole head I think is superior than the Fans Toys one. I like the extra paint on there. I like the paint on the antenna, because he doesn't have paint on antenna, and he's got really soft ears, and his aren't as soft. But I think it pops better on here than it does here. But anyway, we're not comparing those two really. I just wanted to show off the shoulders, the shoulder part. That's really what I was focusing on there. And then for scale, here he is with the Siege Megatron and thrust. And yeah, so I definitely think it's the best chug scale kickback that we've gotten, without a doubt. Let's see, did we get a Legends one? I think we did, right? Yeah, we had to have gotten a Legends one. I have to look that up because yes, we did. TF Source has it for sale at $30. And that's what we had. Okay, so yeah, this guy is a vast improvement on that. And there was a War for Cybertron one, which was good in its own right. I don't know why I put everything like left to center. We had the Fall of Cybertron one, which was good in its own right, but that was very much its own thing. But I do say this is the best chug kickback that we've gotten. We also had the Planet X Insecticons. One can kind of say the MMC Insecticons, but we know that those aren't really chug. And then there was the Fans Project ones, which I actually still have somewhere. But I still would say this is the best kickback we've gotten, and I hope that they do the other two at least up to this level. If they do that, that'd be great, because for a while there I had the Bad Cube Insecticons and the MMC Insecticons for clones. But I'm just as happy with these guys to be my clones. I think they're they're really good for $25 or whatever it was. So for a score, I'm going to have to give him 8 out of 10. I think the shoulders are a little wonky. They're just too thick, and it just doesn't feel right. And just everything about the arms is my pet peeve. And then whatever bizarre thing's going on with the torso, it's just, I don't understand it. But other than that, I think it's a really good figure. I highly recommend it. I think if you guys are in for the chug stuff, you will not be disappointed with this guy. I can't see any reason why you wouldn't want it. Especially, seeing what we had. And he cleans up pretty well. He just, it's just funny, because it's just like, he does different things than the Vans Toys one does. But he does some things better. And I do like that head sculpt better. So I think for the people that are in for the chug, it's like, it's finally happening for you guys, where, I was in for it, but then I'm out, and then I'm in, and then I'm out. But, I'm rooting for you guys, because it's just one of those, it's like, it's finally happening where you possibly could get the entire lineup of characters in this or near this level of attention. And that's just awesome. I'm rooting for you guys. I hope it happens. I guess that's all I got. We'll look at Drag Strip next. I'm getting, I'm cherry picking a few of these figures just because I want to look at them. I'm interested on how that combined mode for Minosaur turns out. Kind of just cherry picking a few things, but I'm not actively collecting chug again, so I don't expect me to do the whole wave. I think I got him and Drag Strip, and that's it for this one. But yeah, I guess that's all I got.